Join us as we step back 14,000 years in time to explore the prehistoric Mylodon Caves in Patagonia, Chile.
Good morning. So we have just checked out of our accommodation in Puerto Natales, and we are on our way to the Mylodon Caves. We've passed it a couple times on the way into Torres del Paine, a couple times, twice. And we thought we would save it for our last day because we had to check out of our accommodations at 10 this morning. So we thought it would be perfect to stop do that this morning before we check into, we have to drive back to Punta Arenas and check into our accommodations there. So we thought we would do this morning and take you along. We're kind of excited to see it. We tried booking our tickets online and it kept rejecting our credit cards and us. So we're hoping we could buy our tickets there, and we're hoping that the park staff aren't on strike because we may not get into the park if that's the case. So we're not sure. We're going to keep our fingers crossed and think positively and try to get a ticket when we get there. Come along. And we're back to the mountains. Never a bad thing. This is the route we took to get to the glaciers yesterday. We are here. So let's see if we can get a ticket. There's lots of cars here. That's a good sign. I think the strike might be over. I'm not sure. Looks like things are open.
It does.
Let's go look.
So our tickets here were 11,000 pesos each. And they were kind enough to give us a map of the whole area. There's 3 caves and a number of sites to see. So come with us and let's go see. Very, very scenic here. And it looks like our walk.
Yeah, the largest cave is 250 meters.
So it's just a short walk. We're coming up to the first cave. I think this is the main cave.
Yeah, this is the large one.
And there's an image, wooden carving of a Mylodon at the top there. Very big cave. There's an imposing creature. When Roxanne walks up beside it, you'll get an image of how huge this is. Look at the size of his hand.
It's huge.
Yeah, I don't think bear spray would do it. This is a really impressive sight with...
And 80 meters wide and 30 high.
Okay, so we'll try to show this to you. The camera can't even take it all in.
So 200 meters deep.
So 200 meters deep there.
80 wide.
80 meters wide from there to there.
And 30 high.
And 30 meters high from the bottom to the top. So 200 meters, that would be 2 football fields to the end there.
That's huge.
The camera doesn't really give a good image of how big this place is. And this is your walk through the cave. It goes around the perimeter. It's just absolutely huge in here. All the way down and around. And it comes back up to this lookout over the cave. over here. That is such an impressive animal. This is your view looking out of the cave. I can only imagine that there would have been a large group of Mylodons and possibly other creatures living in this cave. So I'm going to take the trail that circles around the perimeter. It is very chilly in here, which is odd because I put my jacket away thinking I wouldn't need it, but it's like you're walking into a fridge in here. Looking out from the deepest part of the cave, I can only imagine many, many archaeological things were found in here from the creatures and the people who would have inhabited this cave. I'm stuck for words. I'm amazed at this site. Didn't expect to see this much. I originally thought it was just like a interpretive center and a few artifacts. But if you're in Puerto Natales, you definitely want to come and see this site. Beautiful scenery in all directions. Mountains, valleys, forest. It's beautiful. Part of the way up, there's one viewpoint, and at the very top is the Mirador. And at this viewpoint, there's signage on the birds of prey. Here's the view from the Mirador. We're on our way to see the medium-sized cave by foot, which is a rocky, open area. After about 1.5 kilometers, maybe 2, we got to the middle cave, and it's labeled as the first human refuge, the middle cave. Up a bit of a sandy dirt path brings you into the middle cave. And unfortunately, my camera's not big enough to take it all in. I gotta pan it. This cave is not as, is more of, in its natural state, it's not posted with signage or anything, other than they noted that this was cave used by the inhabitants as a refuge for living and keeping out of the elements. I'm going to walk in a ways. I'm the only one here right now. I can hear water dripping from the roof or the ceiling, top part of the cave. I imagine it goes a little deeper, but I'm not exploring any further than this. Beautiful scene outside, looking out of the cave. So from the main office area, a 1.7 kilometer drive in, we come to Silla del Diablo, Chair of the Devil, which is a rock that I guess resembles a chair or a throne of the devil. What's also nice about this spot is there's also a picnic area in there. And in this park, there's also bike trails that you could bring your mountain bike and bike through. So let's go have a closer look at the Devil's Throne here. Beautiful lookout from here. And there you go. I think I found what resembles a face. Maybe not the devil's face, but definitely a face. And this looks like this would be the backing of his chair, kind of in the cushion area here. I'm sure devil wanted to be comfortable, so he would have had a cushion. There we have it from a distance. There's the chair shape in here, almost like a throne. So a short walk up some very inclined stairs brings you to the Panther's den, which is relatively small in comparison to the previous caves we've seen. I'll go a few feet in here, but you can't really go too far. It's very damp and humid and cold in here. And that's looking from the inside out. It's almost moldy in here. I can smell mold in the air. Dampness. You can hear water dripping. Very cool. And this is our last site here in this park that was made following the discovery of the Mylodon remains. So we're coming to the end of our exploratory day on our day out of Puerto Natales on the way back to Punta Arenas. And today we decided to check out the Cave of the Mylodon, which I originally thought was just going to be an interpretive center, a cave, a quick look, and we'd be gone in 45 minutes kind of thing. But
and 3.5 hours later.
3.5 hours later, we're still here.
We're still here.
And we chose to drive it versus walking it.
Well, we walked 2 of them, and you walked the Mirador, and we drove to the last little cave.
Yeah, so if you were planning on coming here and you wanted to walk the whole thing versus driving it, then you probably better plan on like 5-6 hours to be here to see it all. I would say it's a definite must-see if you're in Puerto Natales. Come and see it.
It was worth the side trip.
It was relatively inexpensive, 11,000 pesos per person to see it. And they've got incredible signage, and it's well developed with the pathways and signage, and there's everything that you to see here. It's kind of a family thing. Nice way to spend a few hours.
Yeah. It was nice, and the weather is just perfect. Just perfect. The trees are starting. It's autumn now, and the trees are just actually, since we've been here, we've noticed the trees getting more red and orange and yellow. So autumn's here, so it actually looks really pretty. I don't know if the video shows it very much, but
yeah, I think I got a few shots that showed the changing leaves, and
yeah, it's really pretty.
It's spectacular scenery.
Yeah.
And it's only, I think, 26 kilometers from Puerto Natales.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a recommendation.
Yeah, definite. Thumbs up.
Yeah, come. But I think we're going to end this video here. We have a 3-hour drive ahead of us now, and it's 3 o'clock. So we're going to end our video here, and we will catch up with you again on the next video when we're back in Punta Arenas. So catch you on the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more epic travel adventures. Your support helps us bring more amazing content from around the world. Catch you on the next one.